This is a 2020 Renault Captur, and it's a little bit like what you call a French Honda HRV. Well, yeah, it's made by Renault, a French company, of course, but it kind of looks like a HRV or something like so. Like it's just a HRV turned into a French style SUV, compact SUV, honestly. So in this video, we'll see if it is better than a Proton X50 in Malaysia, a Honda HRV, or a Toyota Corolla Cross. So we'll see the exterior, the interior, start off, maybe see the engine as well. And maybe just rev it a little, you know, why not? Yes, it's a French car and it's got a turbo engine, so probably, yeah, we'll see about that. So, the price on this car starts from 106,000 ringgit to 109,000 ringgit. Now, there's only two trim levels in which they cannot give the name. It's only a low spec and a high spec. So, this one is the high spec model. So, this model comes with a sensing system, I guess, which is what they said, and the bigger wheels, of course. So, um, this car is not really that more expensive than a Honda HRV, and it's actually more expensive than a Proton X50 or Proto Activa. So let's start up with the looks. Starting in the back, we have not the non-shark fin, but that very nice antenna over there. And here you have your Renault logo, LED tail lights, very stand on this car, very nice. And of course you have your huge Renault logo and Captur logo, and it's called Captur, not Capture, or else, you know, people say that it's Capture. Oh, this is the model. It's called TC. I think that's for turbocharged something. So yeah, if the exhaust is real, we'll see. No, the exhaust is there. There's the exhaust, and I don't think this is really all-wheel drive. So this is what the back looks like. Now the side over here, of course, I got two-tone paint, which is amazing on this car. So this one matches the tailgate spoiler along down to the rear window, which is both lovely to me. You know, I love French cars because of the two-tone design that they always have on their cars, including the Captur. And over here, your wheels. So here's our 17-inch wheels and 17-inch on the front as well. There's a huge, like, nice body line over here. It's even got like a sporty side skirt like that. It's very nice. This car. So let's move on to the front now. The front LED headlights are standard. We have a huge grille opening. This grille is real. Don't worry. And also the grille down here is real. But those side vents are fake. Okay. Now it does have a huge Renault logo as usual on Renault car. It does have fog lights. It does have a silver trim at the front, which makes it good. But it's just that there's no front split. I mean, this is not really a sports car, so who cares really? So that's the exterior of the car. What about the interior? So this is the interior of the car. You can see that it has a digital dash display, obviously in the French style, which is quite confusing, but I don't really care about it. And then this is the seat, which is very comfortable. This is have a manual handbrake. Oh, that's nice. This is an automatic transmission. I think it is a manual anyway, so it looks like a manual gearbox shift, but it's, you know, it's an automatic. And here's the start-stop button. Quite weird for a French car, you know, but you know it's French. And this is your infotainment display, air conditioning, everything's over here. Oh, the front, this just has the nice dials, you know. And of course, you don't really have paddle shift, even though this uses a dual clutch gearbox, a drag clutch, honestly. So that's it for the front, not the back. Now we're gonna move on to the back. So the back, it just feels quite comfortable. I mean, the headroom is quite good, honestly. I don't know about Proton X50, but this is quite good headroom. Even though it's like a very small SUV like that, you know, it's not really that kind of special over here. Let's see if this sounds like plastic. Kind of. How about this one? Does it sound like plastic? Kind of as well. So this is the boot space. And you can see it's not really that wide. It's just a small concept SUV. You can see that. So this SUV comes with automatic tailgate. So it's not really that much of space, you know. The spare tire is already under there, so it's quite difficult to get into. So that's all for the boot, I guess. So this is the engine, and you can only get one type of engine. That's a 1.2 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. Now this drives the front wheels via a 6-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox and has 97 horsepower. Alright, I want to do a small correction. Remember when I said this car had 97 horsepower? Well, actually, after looking up the specs, it has 118 horsepower. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Well, as you said, turbocharged, 1.2 liter turbocharged. I don't see any fault. Oh, there. It's not 3-cylinder, guys. It's all 4 cylinders. Unlike the Altiva and the X50, which is 3 cylinders turbocharged mode. This is a 4-cylinder. Yeah, that's very nice about this engine. You can see that the engine over here, you can see that it doesn't really occupy the space. You can see that we have your Renault Nissan battery. These are all like these other stuff, and here's the intake. The intake goes from here, so that's there the intake is. So it's quite obscene. It's quite very nice to see this engine. But what if it's in action? What will we hear? Just rev it. That's my sound. Okay, go. Nice sound. Shall we start it? So, please thank my Uncle Jay for sending his Renault over, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So, would I recommend you to avoid it, consider it, or even buy it? I recommend you to just buy it if you just love that turbo noise. Oh my gosh, it just sounds amazing, this car. But if you don't like the exhaust noise, I would just say, and just go ahead and ditch it and just get something like a HRV or something like that. But whatever, I would say that I would actually buy this car if I would. Okay, it's amazing French car. Thank Renault for not putting a soft limiter. Like even the new Myvi has a soft limiter. If you see my last video, you see that Myvi, when I revved it, you see that it has a soft limiter and it doesn't really show enough, you know, pressure into it. So it's not really that nice. So I would thank Renault. And this record video is by Ryan601 signing off here. And hopefully everyone would like to like, subscribe, and comment. And goodbye, guys.